we get a drone, like every other YouTube channel. Really? I think
sounds like we're pandering here.
It's a good idea. We're gonna get a drone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Is
welcome.
it 29?
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome back to the shop, episode 29. I am your host, kind of co-host,
Wait.
Sandy Martin.
Is it 29?
Yes, we're on 29.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty
Yes!
sure. We are correct for once.
Totally prepared.
Totally prepared.
Ock and
about-
Travis.
The champion chummer of the north,
Yeah.
undisputed.
Undisputed.
Yes, Ock. And then we got Borderwalk Empire, Travis Turcotte,
Boardwalk Empire.
Borderwalk.
That sounds like a show involving like ice and Mexicans.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Boardwalk.
That's how we do it, man.
So, 29 solid episodes. Next week's the 30th, obviously, because you can count. Can you guys believe we've been doing like fucking 29 episodes? Pretty sick.
Are we having a can you believe moment?
No, whatever. Fucking.
We shouldn't have it. Can you believe?
Not only is it believable, there's literal 28 other episodes easily
Yes,
accessible
that
by-
prove that we're at
We're killing it,
29.
though. We're
I
definitely
think, yeah,
killing it.
no, I agree with you. Yeah,
I think we're doing a little better.
All right.
we're almost at fucking PewDiePie numbers with the subs.
Oh. He's texting me. He's afraid.
He is texting.
He's
Yeah.
afraid. He's afraid of you.
He should be.
Mostly afraid of you.
He should be.
I don't know why, man. I'm a nice person. He likes Japanese culture. I like Japanese culture.
Who doesn't like Japanese culture? Outside the Chinese.
Koreans, maybe.
I think they're a little more tolerant.
It's, you know what? I think it's maybe a person-to-person basis.
Ooh, good call. Good call.
What are we
I like
talking about
Chinese
this week?
Food and Korean
Oh.
food.
Oh.
I can't live in a world without Korean, Japanese, and Chinese food.
You know what?
He makes
Pho.
a good point.
Well, you Vietnamese. Vietnamese pho.
That goes without saying though, too. The whole point I was trying to make is
Yeah, shut up, Travis. It's
food's fucking
You
good.
could fucking.
what do we got going on this week, my
What
man?
do we do? We got some stuff going on. Should we get the
Correction from
The,
the update from last week's story.
what was the update from last week's story?
Amazon.
You're the only one who wanted to do
I
that.
do.
Ah,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So we covered last week. Just a quick update. Rumors, because I love them. So thank
Rumors,
you.
but last one wasn't a rumor. The
okay.
500 million was a legit.
Yeah,
they
it
spent
was a legit,
the money.
yeah.
The money gone.
So
Yes.
the rumor behind it is that deal for Amazon to buy the 2 seasons of the Lord of the Rings series that will premiere on Amazon Prime. The deal is for 2 seasons, $500 million, so $250 million an episode. The series takes place between the Lord of the Ring, the Hobbit, and the Fellowship.
This is rehashing what we
Yeah,
talked about last
So
week. Just 'cause
apparently
they're a
apparently that deal actually, rumor has it, might actually be for a cool $1 billion and for 5 seasons.
What's a hot billion like? Contrary. Okay, so for 5 seasons, where is this rumor coming from? The rumorville?
Yeah, 100%. Hollywood rumor.
I was also.
So I'd probably guess nowadays it'd probably be Reddit. Reddit's pretty good for the
Reddit's pretty
rumors.
good. I was
And they're also pretty good.
4chan, actually. I think I got this one on 4chan.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was
but-
also in rumorville.
And?
Yeah, there's possibly more colored people going to be in the Shire.
What?
Due to
That's
the-
impossible.
Due to the success of Black Panther,
We all know the Shire hates
due to
colored
the
people.
success of colored people being in Star Wars.
Our boy Boyaga's going to the fucking...
Brodo Baggins might
yeah.
actually be in the Shire this time around.
Yeah. Well,
So-
considering Amazon gave us the Shaft.
Honestly,
I'm
I
gonna
think
say
I think they stole our idea. That's going to be straight up stealing our idea.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Brodo Baggins is...
I'm all for that, man. I don't care.
that's true.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, it's more proof to Amazon that they should have us on their show before that.
Well, wouldn't that also prove that Amazon actually watches us when they say they don't watch us?
I would
has been an
imagine
ongoing
Amazon
thing.
watches
We've been-
everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, they got you, Amazon. Dead to rights.
So anyway, you can thank probably Game of Thrones for that one, because ever since they've been putting that money into their episodes, everyone else is just chasing that Game of Thrones hype, trying to get that same spark with their TV shows.
Yeah.
Well, it's costing a lot, maybe because they're like
Well-
fantasy pieces or time style pieces where you got to make shit look like it was 2,000 or 1,000 years ago.
Well,
No,
the
but
Battle of
it-
the Bastards, just on the effects, was like a $10 million episode?
No, the
Yeah, but why did
episode
it cost
itself
so
was
much?
worth 10 mil.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones uses a lot of practical effects, do they not?
They use a lot of everything.
I would imagine
they use
costs
a lot
They
of
didn't
real
use a lot.
extras.
Most of the CGI work was done with dragons.
And they're the giant.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And
So
then-
I would
yes, the
imagine it
Giants.
costs a lot of money because they're filming something that can't have a building in it. Like you can't have it. You can't have Game of Thrones and then see a CN Tower beside it. You feel me?
No, I think
No,
they're,
no,
but
absolutely.
they are
That
filming
costs money.
pretty remote locations. So I mean, carting all the shit up there, setting up these
it
scenes in
costs-
the middle of
it
nowhere.
sure costs money.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but it's setting the bar pretty high, and it's really erasing that divide between TV and movie.
So
You know what I mean?
are you saying Game of Thrones
I think the reason why
set
something
the
like
episode per, like the cost of the
Yeah.
episode up?
yeah, I think the reason why it's so much is because they want to make a Lord of the Rings series, but they can't make it look worse and feel worse than Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I thought Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
just
they wanted
opened
to
up-
rival Game of Thrones in terms
Yeah,
of
they
quality.
want to keep that
Yeah.
quality bar just as high.
I thought
Yeah,
Game
yeah.
of Thrones just opened up more of that fantasy genre.
Well, I think so
or
as well,
timepiece
too.
Period, 'cause look how
Well,
many of
it's
them
not
are
even
out.
just
What?
fantasy genre or timepiece. It's about the how you have different people have different goals and motivations going through.
That's Game of Thrones.
Well, Lord of the Rings
Exactly.
got-
they
Lord of the
kinda-
Rings is fucking.
Lord of the Rings
essentially
started it all.
speaking, white people versus
Well,
every other kind of person.
even
on
look
the
at
road.
House of Cards when that first started. Everyone was like, "Well, it's the Game of Thrones of the American Senate." You know what I mean? Like it's you had different.
That's politics, though.
Well, no,
yes,
but
exactly.
you have to
but that's
understand
what people like. People
the
like that
first-
sort of politics. to
the
everything.
first big
Lord of the Rings doesn't have that type of politics.
They have no politics.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah, they have none
No,
whatsoever.
the similarities between Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones is swords and spells.
no
Yeah,
Lord of the
magic.
Rings started it back because Lord of the Rings.
With what politics? Here's
No,
a
no, no, no,
ring
no,
is
no, no.
evil, there's
Lord of the
evil
no,
dude,
no,
just
Lord,
kill him.
no. Lord of the Rings started the big budget fantasy epics
What do you mean?
when we're in the original Fellowship, Tale of the Two Towers, and the.
I don't know if you can say
They
that.
started
Hollywood's
it. Game of
always been
Thrones
doing
came out
this.
afterwards,
Yeah.
but
Game of Thrones is a TV show.
yeah, but the fantasy thing, the setting up that whole fantasy for the mainstream, I think Lord of the Rings started it. Game of Thrones upped the bar. Lord of the Rings coming back, being like, we ain't no bitch.
No, but
Set
then
the bar
like what
higher.
about things like Gladiator that came before the Lord of
Yeah,
the
but
Rings?
that was a historic piece.
But
Let's
that's what I'm saying. It's motherfucking swords. The only big
Yes.
difference between
Swords and
fucking
sorcery.
Gladiator and
Yeah.
motherfucking Lord of the Rings is literally a Gandalf. You
yeah.
throw and fucking plus fucking
Orcs.
what's his name there?
Legolas?
Nah.
Gimli?
Oh my god, I love
Saruman?
that guy. Fucking, he's a wicked actor. He did the Black Panther voiceover for fucking the cartoon series.
Oh,
Digimon Hewson?
yes.
Or whatever his name is. He could have been a wizard, but like,
Oh,
Who's
fuck.
that?
he was very magical in that movie.
No,
man.
he definitely could
The
have.
guy, the black dude who rolled around with fucking Maximus Aurelius, and he was just like, yo, it's not
Oh,
your time to
yeah,
die,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
It's not
yeah.
your time to die.
Yeah,
bro. You're
yeah.
dead.
He would have made.
No, I thought you were talking about Lord of the Rings. I'm like, I don't remember him in Lord of the Rings.
No, I was just saying him from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Or,
He
from
definitely.
fucking
He
Gladiator,
would have
yeah.
made an amazing fucking. What's his name? The Brown, the wizard there, the one who was like the druid.
Oh,
In,
Radagast.
Yeah, Radagast. That's it.
Yeah, but Lord of the Rings is racist.
I love Radagast.
I
That's
know.
why I said Amazon is most.
But like he would have been a phenomenal Radagast just because like his personality
Yeah.
and how like I found the guy who played Radagast didn't take.
He was alright.
I liked Radagast. I thought Radagast was hilarious.
I like the character. I just don't like the actor who played him.
Like considering I didn't like the movies, Radagast is the least of my problems. Like they even had a white orc controlling all the rest of the dirty orcs.
Yeah, but
On
who
a white,
gives a shit,
on a
man?
white, on a white
Listen,
ward, man. What's
If you want to see a better take on The Hobbit, look back in our videos. We do a better take on
that's-
The Hobbit.
That's not even. I can't even say it's better. It's just leave it dead. Leave it dead.
Speaking of dead,
Maybe watch the Amazon version so we can get a job.
Listen,
we could say we were responsible.
the
for
only
like a
death I
fraction,
want to talk
0.00%
about is the
of-
avatar of death himself. A Thanos.
Oh,
Oh shit, segue!
Yeah,
Give
okay.
it to me, give it to me, give it to
But
me.
what are we
Yeah.
discussing about Thanos right now?
Yeah!
The records this motherfucker be breaking.
Yes, exactly. So apparently, what was the website Fandango? Is that like an advanced ticket sale?
It's
Fucking-
advanced Clem Fandangos.
There's
you
your close to
lis-
London reference
Yeah.
that you wanted to get off.
Yeah, damn straight.
So,
I love Clem Fandango.
Yeah. All right. So since Sandy stopped making sense, I'll just carry on with
Yes.
what we're discussing here.
Exactly, carry
So
on.
this website that does pre-sales on tickets, ticket ordering, says that Avengers: Infinity War has already pre-sold more than the last 7 combined Marvel movies. So
That's insane.
Yeah,
that is
just to
pure
give you an idea,
insanity.
that is, and I think this is in the chronological
Yes.
release date reverse
From latest
from newest
to
yeah. So that's Black Panther, Ragnarok, Homecoming, Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, Civil War, and motherfucking Ant-Man.
yeah.
So
It pre-sold more than all those combined, or every?
combined.
combined.
That's like, and it just
And
apparently
Black
hit.
Panther even like Black Panther sold like I think it was like millions of.
Yeah, Black Panther set it
Pre-sales,
up. Yeah.
pre-sales are already doing pretty decent.
Exactly. Like the pre-sales for Black Panther were in the hundreds of millions for
I don't know.
pre-sales for tickets.
I don't know if we can say that, but yeah.
No, it was in the hundreds.
Well,
of millions.
I don't know what the exact number, but it did really well. People were a lot of hype about it, and now
Doesn't matter
Avengers
what
coming
the
in and just
pre-sale after
yeah.
it came out, it's fucking killing.
Oh,
it destroyed.
and
Destroyed.
now you have Thanos coming in being like, boop.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wants to see what that Infinity Gauntlet can do.
Yeah.
What the Infinity Gauntlet can do, or what Thanos can do with the
What
Infinity
Thanos can do with the Infinity Gauntlet.
I'm thinking most of you motherfuckers just want to see your favorite heroes.
I just want to see.
Obviously.
Now I want to see
Because
Thanos
most-
kill at least one or two Avengers.
If he only kills one or two Avengers, I want my money back. This is a movie, and you kill off characters every fucking.
You
movie.
have
Thanos should be responsible for at least. They said what 79 heroes are going to be showing up or
So-
something.
I thought it was
like that in
70s.
two. Who knows? We have a number well over 50
Yeah.
superheroes that are going to show up between the two movies. If
Yes.
Thanos doesn't kill half of them, I'm not going to be very impressed because you're not going to bring Thanos back in another series of movies. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
He's
thought.
done
I
it,
think
right?
this.
So
I don't think
let
this is
him
going
do
to
what he
end.
does.
I don't. I think there's another.
Well, you can't
part
kill
to this.
Thanos.
No, I
Except-
think
but
there's
now
going to be
you
another
run
movie
into
with Thanos in it.
But yeah, there was two parts. That's what we just
Yeah.
said. In two parts, if you have 70 fucking characters.
Oh, yeah. I mean, over the course of the two movies. I thought you meant just this movie alone.
Well,
No, it's over the two movies,
Yeah.
and you're not gonna have Hawkeye in this because that's what matters. And
They never said Hawkeye is or isn't in
No,
the
no, no.
movie.
He's
You
not
know
gonna be
what
a
The
main-
worst part is only Hawkeye fans are tracking what's happening with Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And they already released the stupid fucking Ronin shit, or not the shins. Every fucking Hawkeye
shin
fan was
guards.
like, that has to be Hawkeye. That's fucking Ronin. Oh, that's a shin guard. I read like 62 Ronins, and that's a shin guard.
I literally seen one comic panel where Clint Barton is fucking Ronin, and I know for a fact that's
You know,
Ronin.
Clint Barton's never gonna die in the comics, so I tell you this much: I hope he dies in these fucking movies. Just to shut up, Hawkeye fans.
Take it back!
There you go.
No,
next
because
Avengers
I'm gonna
movie
have
out.
to hold Sandy as he cries,
Why
as
is
a
Hawkeye
grown
not in
man
the trailer?
cries.
He's fucking dead. That's why he's not in the trailer. So that ends discussions with Hawkeye fans very fast. So yeah, that's coming out too. When's that coming out? 24th?
29th, I think.
29th? Who
Yeah,
knows? It's coming out probably
29th,
before
27th,
the next time
one
we
of the
put out
two.
an episode, depending on what happens in the next week or two, because we're pretty fucking late.
Probably
Yeah.
the 20. I think it's the 27th. So it's a Friday. It comes out on a Friday, so it'll be probably the 27th.
Okay, yeah, 26 or 27. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
So-
so fucking let's go middle. We'll keep it different. Fucking April, right? So March done, March gone,
Yeah.
and we're consistent boys, right?
Yeah, exactly. Totally consistent.
So which brings us to naturally sub of the month.
yeah!
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
what I am looking
It
forward
was a
to.
close
It
sub of
wasn't.
the month
It
race.
wasn't close at all. I think we had it determined from the month before.
Yeah, he's pretty
So-
active.
Yeah.
He's very active. I'll tell you who it definitely isn't. Sandy's clone. Because here, we don't agree on cloning other human beings. Just
If you have the same DNA as a host, you
Yeah.
cannot be sub of the month.
right? Especially since he's malfunctioning with all this Avatar business.
Still cussing.
Right? No, but it goes to Lee.
Yeah.
And your award for being sub of the month is you get to hear us try to pronounce your last name. I'm going with Hajdorn. Hajdorn.
Hodgdorn.
Hajdorn.
Hodgdorn. Hodgdorn. I'm gonna go with Hodgdorn.
We really got to get someone to
Hodgdorn.
help us.
Enunciate.
Hajdorn?
Hodgdorn.
What if it's Hajadorn? Or
Hadjadorn.
Hajadorn.
Hadjadorn.
Lee. Well, he's
And
white. I don't know why you're saying it. Like
If you ever make it up to the
Because he's like
shop,
Hodor.
I'll buy you a Little Caesars hot and ready.
well, okay,
Hajadorn.
that might come off as like you're bribing him. You already won.
No. If he ever does pop by as reward, I will give him Little Caesars hot
What,
and
a
ready.
hug?
Yes. Yeah. Lee has good comments. Great
Yeah.
feedback.
Yeah.
Fucking,
He started a couple discussions under a few of our other videos.
Yeah. Well, he did one with like a wee bit of one with the crow, which was cool. Fucking,
Why you bought the Crows Beyond Us?
No, well, I got it because I guess he wanted to see the second part of the thing. But that's
Yeah.
kind of cool, man. We appreciate that
Yeah,
you trust
definitely.
us enough to get to put your dollar on what we're saying. That's appreciated.
Yeah, man. Like,
So
it
we
definitely.
try not to steer you wrong, I guess.
Well, and I
Or
like the
steer
fact.
you completely wrong. It depends on who's paying us. Really.
No,
one's
honestly,
paying
I
us
like
now,
the.
so-
No one's
I
paying us yet.
really appreciate the fact that he actually went out, got the comic himself, and he actually came back and said, "Hey,
Yeah.
you guys were on the ball." You know, that makes us feel good. That we know what we're. You make us feel like we know what we're talking about, even though that we know what we're talking about, but you don't know what if we know.
Totally sounds like you make it feel like we don't know what we're talking about, but because he confirmed we kind of do know what we're talking about, you feel better.
Also,
I'll go with that.
Also, too,
all of us, man.
there's we got another guy that did that. He stopped reading the comic to watch our episode.
Yeah, that guy made a comment. That was
Yeah,
that was for like Travis. You might feel kind of outside of it. But that was for comic readers because generally comic readers don't stop for it.
Yeah, no, but he stopped. He
Yeah.
stopped reading the comic to watch the review, and then continued. We
But
appreciate that.
we do appreciate his comment, but you're taking from Lee's shine.
I thought it all came from Lee, though.
No, Lee wasn't the guy who read the comic and stopped the comic. That was someone else. Lee made.
I
the
thought
comment
that
about
guy
the-
commented on Lee's comment.
No, but tech is crazy. And I would just
It's
up
so
Anyway,
crazy.
regardless,
I
Lee,
love this.
You're the man. Thank you so much, and we'll keep making comments as long as you keep commenting.
What?
What?
We don't. No, we ain't gonna make comments. Don't listen to this.
Sometimes
man.
I like them.
No, listen. Don't listen
Yeah,
to this, man.
no, there was a guy named Cran Peak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I stopped reading my comic to watch this. Awesome, guys. Thank you, Cran Peak, who, because of Travis's blundering,
Yes.
stole some of Lee's shine.
No,
Yeah, way to
no,
go,
no,
Travis.
No, I'm not
We don't
taking
blame
the
you,
shine.
Cran
Lee,
Peak. We don't blame you, Cran Peak, and we don't blame you, Lee.
We
But,
blame Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Which
was
we
evident. That
do
was
here on a daily.
You should see it.
Only for things you're blamable for.
Which is quite a bit.
Negative. I don't agree with that.
Working with what you give us, Trav.
I don't agree with that. Anyway, some more excitement, more for me and Sandy because we watch the show.
Yeah,
If you're a sci-fi fanatic like me and Sandy are, there is a show that starts season 3, premiering this week on Sci-Fi, The Expanse, one of the best science
It's not
fiction
on
shows.
Netflix?
No.
And
Well,
I
it
like
premieres
that.
on Sci-Fi, but it also appears on Netflix. Like it comes on TV cable networks on Sci-Fi.
When does it come on Space?
I don't know.
For you
and
Canadians
that's
out
the
there.
Expanse?
That's The Expanse.
We're talking about Expanse
The
now,
Expanse.
not the other one?
It's based on a book
Yeah.
series.
Does the other one come out on Netflix?
I'll get to that one in a second.
Oh,
But
yes or no? Just give me a yes or no. I'm going to die if I don't.
Lost in Space.
Yeah, you just ruined it.
Ah!
Under the radar, bro. You just ruined it.
Whatever. Anyway, The Expanse
One
premieres.
sec. Is that going on Netflix?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
The Expanse premieres this week. If you haven't seen season 1 or 2,
I haven't. I feel like
No.
you're talking to me right now. Let's go.
there's a lot of things. There's a lot of comments you guys talk about, and I sit there, stare blankly at the camera and smile.
No, I'm encouraging you to tell me about what I
Listen,
should
The
do. I haven't
Expanse.
seen 1 or 2, man.
The Expanse, if you haven't seen it, is a series based upon a futuristic version of our timeline
Yes.
where we colonize Mars.
One sec. So we're in this.
We're dead.
Oh shit!
It-
How,
it-
so
we're in
that's
the future.
deep
Yeah,
into the future.
We in the
yeah,
future.
we're dead.
So it takes place after mankind has colonized
Well, not
Mars
Troy.
and
Not me.
and the asteroid belt, and you end up with
What, we colonize the asteroid?
yeah.
belt? For
So
what
you,
reason?
it's minerals.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
so anyway, you have this, and then you end up
That's
with
what.
this.
Shout out to Richard Fox, by the way. I'm still reading that book. I'm just very illiterate, so it takes a while.
And he's as he's reading it, he's liking it.
Yeah, true.
So
Yeah.
anyway, the whole premise of the show is there becomes this giant tension because Mars wants to separate from Earth and be their
Yes.
own, and then the belt feels underappreciated because they basically get treated by a third world country and work to death.
Yes.
I would imagine if any article of clothing ever complained about being worn, it would be underwear and belt. And since underwear is already taken by us Africans, belt would make sense.
But it's
So-
because they live in the Kaiser
Yeah,
Belt.
they-
So
When
which
they're
is,
in a belt.
No, yeah. So they live in the belt, and they're
So they're called belters.
They're called belters,
Oh,
and
that's
they're
pretty cool,
basically
yeah.
treated like
Colored people.
poverty.
Australians.
That's basically it.
Yeah, they're
they're
pretty
just
much
all criminals.
Australians.
They're just all criminals, basically.
Yeah.
And so you end up with this
Wow,
giant.
man, you know, if someone didn't know anything about Australia, they just happened to tune into this right now, they would think Australia is.
Read
all
it.
criminals.
Go to Wikipedia.
was
Type in
actually-
Australia. You'll understand.
Yeah, it was actually founded by criminals.
It was founded
It was a
to be
prison
penal
colony.
Which
Penal
is
colony.
Which is
Like, I don't know why you're talking about history. All I'm
Which
saying
is
This expands.
criminals.
You're taken away from
it
what
wasn't
is
criminals who made Australia.
taken
Jack.
away from the
No.
expanse
We
right
are.
now.
We are. Like,
Okay,
Anyway,
so-
so,
so-
the expanse,
wait,
you end up with this giant tension buildup between the political fallout between Mars trying to do it. They militarize. So you end up with a smaller colony.
Look, Mars got
yeah,
guns.
Mars pushed the limits, and they actually have more advanced weapons than Earth.
Yes, they
but
do.
Earth
Do they
has
refer to
numbers.
themselves as Martians?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
And they call there's Earthers, Martians, and the Belters.
Yes.
And then the moon's in there a little bit, but it doesn't matter. And then
Where do colored people fit in this?
they're sprinkled in everywhere.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
And you have a crazy good cast. The visual effects for this thing are. I used to think Battlestar Galactica was like the
Pinnacle.
pinnacle of science fiction for mainstream TV. It looked the best. It had the best feel. And then Expanse came around and shit on it because the fights in the Expanse are the best science fiction action scenes I have ever seen in a TV show.
Just to say on top of that, they're not just the best, but they're the most plausible and realistic combat in space that you can have.
They're the only people I've ever seen vent the ship of atmosphere to stop explosive decompression and fires. Because that would be the best thing to do. Because if you see the fights,
if you have oxygen, that's what fuels fire.
And then some of them, a lot of the
fucking movie.
No.
Well, no, and a lot of the damage you see in like Star Trek.
How many times have you watched?
No. They do it before the combat starts. Before they go into combat, they go into their suits. Vent.
Oh, before they even take a hit.
Before they even take it, they vent it. So when the bullets go through, you know how in like Star Trek,
it doesn't do anything.
You know in Star Trek they lose that.
Minimizes the damage.
You know in Star Trek when their Hulk reactors that they don't get that.
We're good. Just stop being so excited and just get to why you like it and make sense.
Visually amazing. The storyline, fantastic. Like I said, the cast, amazing.
Yes.
And super pumped. Season 2 left on a great note. Season 3.
That was a crazy ass note. That
season 3, I guarantee, is going to keep bringing the heat. And I'm going to keep watching
I thought it was cold in space.
I love it. Now speaking of
other space shows,
other space
all
shows.
we do is space and swords.
Premiering this week and comics. Premiering this week on Netflix is a highly anticipated science fiction series,
Space Swords.
The remake of Lost in Space.
Yes.
We're following the family Robinson into space as they get lost in space, as the title suggests, and they find the first
Which is pretty
intelligent life
easy. We
form.
should also say get lost in space. It's not like getting lost in a mall or anything like that.
No,
well,
if you proper lost, you have a lot of places.
If we actually had the budget to actually do a Lost in Space adaptation, it would definitely be like Get Lost.
One sec, where
in
we
space.
This budget from?
Yeah.
We do have the green
places
screen in your basement.
Yeah.
I would say let's just give him a fucking Brodo too.
Yeah.
Take the rest of that money and fuck off.
Get Lost in space.
What
but yeah, no, the Lost in Space is...
Our budget for the month is going to see the Avengers. We can't do the...
Well, no, if the budget's going to go to an all Hawkeye movie. But anyways,
let's
get back to
the fucking Ritalin so we can stay on subject.
Yes, exactly. So back to Lost in Space. I'm kind of like from the trailer that they put out. What was it, a month ago now?
They put the teaser out a month ago. They put the teaser out a month and a half ago, and then the full trailer like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
mid March.
So, yeah, after coming back to that, I was watching the trailer again 2 days ago. I'm kind of excited. I like how they're doing, like, they've revamped a lot of the tech, but they've done that with the other movie as well. So, when they remade remade the series with Joey from Friends.
But this movie's plot differs.
So they took Lost in Space, the original TV show, and then made a movie.
Yes.
Matt LeBlanc?
Yes. That's it.
They had Matt LeBlanc was in it. And, okay, where this series seems to differ is... They're not going to the intentional place. Like, it seems like they were interrupted on their way to the new.
But that's how it.
But they still get lost in space.
Because they still got lost.
No, in the movie they went through the portal.
Change.
They went through like the gateway that they had built, and they ended up at the place they just couldn't get back.
That's not a drastic change. Here's a drastic change. Netflix Troy Fall of a City has a black. What's his name there? Achilles.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding? Really?
Yes.
Yeah, which at first I was like, wow, that's kind of like you're just forcing colored people into it. But then I was like, oh shit, all the mermaids is black too. So that's an actual difference. Which is not really either because
there's fucking mermaids in this?
Well, myrmidons or whatever they call it.
Well, they're going with the whole mythology.
Achilles.
They're not going for the scientific. They're not going for like the historic.
Well, there's not much historic.
But they're going for like the mythology of it all.
So,
yes.
Well, yeah. Well, Achilles rolled with a group of fucking troubleroos.
The Argonauts.
No, that's Jason.
No, that's Jason.
Yeah, but he did roll with
them. No. You're thinking
the Golden Fleece?
No, that was the Argonauts and Homer.
Well, I think
Homer wrote
Hercules was with
guys. Homer's Odyssey is like all of these things.
Yeah, the Argonauts. Yeah,
I think Troy was also based on one of Homer's Odysseys. All right, but again, all I'm saying is Achilles rolled with a group of like you know how we got
Troyans,
JTF and Green Berets.
Yeah,
I guess these dudes would be the equivalent. I could have sworn they were called the mermaids, or mermanders or whatever. But Merman. Oh man, this is hack. But the only thing I was trying to say is there's like wee differences that are happening.
In contrast to like
Well, because
significant
Lost in
difference.
Space, if you get lost, man, you still fucking lost. It's not really that
Exactly.
much of a difference, right?
There's not that much of a premise there. It's like, hey, we're lost. We got to find our way back.
Yeah, see, so it's
So-
based on Homer's Iliad.
Okay,
So
yeah.
now we got to just see if Jason and the Argonauts was Homer's Iliad.
I don't know if it was. Right off the hop. No. Doesn't
Who's a
look
legendary
like it.
king of the
Doesn't look like it.
Myrmidons.
That's it.
Myrmidons, yeah.
Yeah.
Myrmidons. Well, what did they call the Troop Loops? Mermaids?
Myrmidons.
Myrmidoners.
Meow meow. Come to me, meow meow. Yeah.
Okay, so no, that wasn't Homer.
This is last
That was
minute
just
check.
some Greek mythology, I guess?
Yep. Because we done fucked up. Because I thought we had this nailed down.
Well, all I was
Fine-tooth
trying to
comb.
do was just make one reference about how something that's been done to fucking death. Because Troy, like, come on, man. They had the movies, they had a fucking the old school movie, and the newer school movie. Plus, on top of that,
Who's
like,
in the
that
old
story.
school movie?
I can't remember who's in the old school movie, but the new one had fucking Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad
and
Pitt. Fucking.
That was just called
Eric
Troy.
Bana.
That was just called
Eric
Troy.
Bana.
And Legolas being Legolas. No, but Travis, it's
Yeah.
the fucking story of Troy. Story
Yeah.
of Helen of Troy, and
Yeah.
fucking shit happens. And the fucking Peter O'Toole, I think, was in the first one.
Eric
Jesus
Bana.
fucking Christ,
Oh,
why are you
yeah.
stretching it
Eric-
out like
Eric
bullshit,
Bana
man?
was,
Good. That's good.
Eric
No.
Bana was
It's
the
all white people. I should know their fucking names.
Eric
That's
Bana was
true.
the hero of Troy there that gets fucked up by Achilles.
Hector, sorry.
Hector.
Hector,
Yes.
yes, man. Like, we don't need to go into it. I made a fucking fatal mistake. God fucking damn it. All I was just trying to say is the fucking Netflix series is making a bit of fucking actual differences between how Troy is originally fucking told to what is fucking being told, like, in this series. Because in my mind, I'm like, why the fuck would I watch 10 episodes of a fucking story? I already know how it's gonna fucking end. With a stupid little fucking horse going into a stupid little fucking... And all these stupid fucking idiots because they think the fucking war is over. Even though they didn't fucking slay the head of your fucking enemy. Are they fucking gonna let it in? And then they're just gonna chill and get fucking drunk.
Damn
They
straight.
made changes. Now I fucking popped out the clock and God fucking damn it.
Damn it. This is what happens when you
this
make
is what
shitty
happens
fucking series.
When you go into fucking Jason and the Argonauts, when I was just making a reference about something that's fucking relevant to what we were discussing, which was fucking Lost in Space getting redone again. Where they still end up getting motherfucking lost in space. Do they get lost in a fucking ocean? No, they don't. It's in space.
There's
So
water.
there's not much of a fucking difference, is there, right now?
Again.
And I didn't even want to sound that testy about it, but just now it's fucking, that's it, man. That's
Yeah,
it.
Mount Olympus.
I'm fucking done.
Yeah, fuck that
I'm
shit,
done.
man.
We got a
fucking
black
Mount
motherfucking
Olympus,
Achilles
that stuff
who's
out of
actually
here.
played by a decent fucking actor.
Yeah.
I might actually take the time to go figure out what the fucking name is.
Straight. Because that's how we roll.
Now, Lost in Space, motherfuckers, discuss it.
Lost in Space. Anyway, the big change that they see them be making is the robot that the family Robinson brings with. Originally, they brought it with them. It was a helper. Not so much this case. In this
Thank
case,
you,
the robot that they find it on the planet. They get marooned on. He bonds with little William Robinson.
Whoa.
Yes. Yeah, there's some bonding.
There's some bonding.
What type of bonding happens here? 'Cause
Friendship, like
Okay.
Iron Giant style, but not as
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
Maybe it might be as sad. It
So
looks like they might let me
he
down.
befriends
Yes.
R.I.P. Iron Giant.
a child as opposed to bonds.
No, instead of them bringing it from home, like in the other storyline, they brought the robot from home, and it was like Will Robinson was like, it was like taking Will Robinson around and
Yeah,
Alright,
and he's
so they
like,
still
"Tie
get
me
lost
up!"
in space, but they ran into
And then now
the
this one, they
future.
find this alien entity that bonds with him, and like the Iron Giant, and not in a creepy way. And he says the famous line, "Danger, Will Robinson, danger," and everyone goes nostalgia. And we get to see a movie. We get to see a series. I'm pretty excited where it goes. I don't know what the twist is on the planet. They're obviously marooned, but like with the
This sounds
The
like
planet-
Robinson Crusoe in space, man.
it basically is, except it's a family.
Oh,
It's a family.
Swiss Family Robinson in space.
Yeah,
That's
Robinson.
literally what it is.
Yeah.
We're probably better off talking about Jason and the Argonauts right now.
That's what I was saying! Mount Olympus, motherfucker!
I didn't have anything to
You
do
know,
with Mount
Jason the Argonaut. sail on the
Everything.
seas.
It's
Well, I
Greek.
guess, yeah.
We
Greek.
sail on the
Well,
seas every
Greeks.
night.
Is it? What?
I said, Jason, they sailed on the seas. We sail on the seas every night.
Were the Greeks the guys who were like Mars is Ares?
No, that's the Romans.
That's Romans.
Yeah.
Ares was the god.
Ares is
was
Greek.
And
Mars
Mars
was
is
Roman.
I don't care. Both of them were 2-bit Egyptians. But
White! They were all white!
I don't give two fucks.
Exactly, he doesn't give a shit.
no.
just-
Well, yeah, I
But
guess
you know what?
Just wondering.
I think that was a pretty standard episode
I
of
thought
this week.
everything was great until we fucking really pushed all the way fucking out the fucking highway and just started taking the boony fucking roads.
Because life
For no
is
reason.
a highway, and I want to ride it all night long. All right?
And we're gonna do it my way. No,
Shut the fuck up, Travis.
What the fuck, Travis? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Was there not a fucking drone popped out in the beginning of this fucking
There
video?
was a drone.
And whose
Yeah.
way was that?
Whose idea was that, Travis?
That was my way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was your way, wasn't it?
What's he gonna start telling me?
Interesting.
White lives matter next.
Yeah, white lives matter, eh?
Get beyond that. Travis isn't the
The
alt-right.
enslavers matter.
Yeah, man, where's your tiki torch, bro? Where that shit at, man?
I left it at home.
All right, guys.
From us to you, thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe if you did like it.
That plug shit.
I have to do it. I feel dirty.
We got like 380 some odd fucking subs. That's fucking
280.
280
We
subs.
about to pass that
wow.
290 mark.
I almost
Holy
made
shit.
up 100 fucking subs, but that's how close we are.
And we're gaining them at a great rate. We love the
insane.
comments. Keep it up.
Yeah.
And
If you want us to talk about something better, suggest it.
throw in the comments. We'll talk. Honestly, at this point, if you put it in the comments, we'll talk about it.
Most likely, yes.
Yeah, damn
So-
straight.
Because eventually there might be a point where there's too many comments and we can't get to everybody.
We'll
Exactly.
just pick the top 2.
Actually, fuck that. As long as they got droids,
Or
I'm
maybe
gonna read
even
comments.
the bottom 3.
I love droids.
Because I like.
I've
the
always wanted
bottom.
to get so popular that we do a special on just the comments, but
Yeah,
We
I
ain't
could
there
dig
yet.
it. I could kind of dig it.
But
Shut
anyway.
up, Travis.
all right,
We're getting
Well,
outta here.
See you next week.
Congrats, Lee. Thanks for watching, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
What?
Serena, because fucking Travis told me Serena was afraid to. Oh, she even commented on that,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Yeah, the
Afraid to
high
sail the
seas.
Yeah.
She will sail the seas.
Even though that's a knock against your piracy or pirating skills, you should never show fear as a pirate.
Wouldn't it be
That's
piracy?
not like you can jump on a boat. I don't care. Let's rumble. Just
But stay off your damn cell phone.
oh no, that's not. You never told me that happens.
Yeah.
She does it all the time.
Well, I don't know. I take breaks to roll joints.
Yeah, and he's a notorious smoker, especially in Rocket League.
I don't
Anyways.
stop playing.
Catch you next week.